Okay, let me tell you exactly what I did to finally get me out of that. I applied to 50 jobs and ain't hear nothing back yet because I was applying on all the places, LinkedIn, Indeed, Snag a Job, you name it. I applied on there and it was all giving crickets. Cause you might know that feeling when you refresh your email, hoping that somebody done emailed you back, looking to set up an interview for you and there's nothing in there. Yep. That was me. Okay, but listen, here's the gag. The moment that I stopped applying how everybody else is applying and I started using these 5 prompts I'm about to show you, I just got off an interview this morning. Like, it's the same me, it's the same interview. I've got the same skills, but the strategy, that's different. So if you feel like you've been doing everything right too, and you're still just not hearing anything back, this video is here to change that for you. And don't worry, I'm gonna get exactly into the 5 prompts that you can start using literally today. Okay, first we gotta be real with each other, right? Most people, and this might be you too, are applying like this. They grab their resume, they find a job, they click quick apply, and then they pray for the best. But literally that cycle gets you 0 interviews. And the whole time you sitting there thinking it's you thinking it's your background. But no, it is the strategy. You cannot do quick apply in 2025 and beyond and think that it is going to magically land you a position. Because think about this, recruiters today are flooded. Look on LinkedIn when you go apply for those jobs, like it'll be like 20 minutes. It just got posted. Over 300 people have already applied. What? So really the only people that are getting hired, that are getting interviews, are the people that are able to say, I am relevant to this job right now. Not I'm a hard worker. Not I have excellent communication skills. Literally nobody cares. And this is something that I had to learn the hard way. But this is what really changed things for me. I stopped writing my cover letter and my resume from my point of view, and I switched it to what the recruiters are actually thinking and looking for. And that's when everything kind of clicked for me. And I'm going to be honest, once I switched to using a very few specific AI prompts, the ones that we're going to talk about today, the whole job search just got easier. And that's what I'm looking for today. Easier, because I don't need to be guessing. I don't need to be hoping. And I'm not even trying to figure out what they need. I'm literally matching exactly what they said they're looking for, line for line. And that's why the interviews start rolling in. By the way, make sure that you stick around because I'm going to show you exactly how you can get your hands on all of the prompts that I'm going to go over with you today, plus a few more bonus prompts because you can never go wrong with a little bit extra. But I'll give you all the details for that in a second. Make sure you stick with me throughout this entire video. All right, let's go ahead and get into the first prompt, okay? And I'm not going to apply to any job before I do this. So here's the prompt. I say, analyze this job positions and tell me the top 5 responsibilities the hiring team cares about the most. Not the buzzwords, the real priorities. Now this changes everything because sometimes these job descriptions are like 3 pages long, right? But really what they want is somebody who could do one main thing really well. And once you know that, you can craft everything around it. Okay. Let's get into prompt number 2, because what a lot of people don't know, like throughout these resumes, especially after you had some experience, your resume could be 2-3 pages long, which please do not make it be 2 or 3 pages long. We just want relevant job experience, okay? But even with just 1 page for a resume, these recruiters look at this 5 to 7 seconds max. Do you think anybody reading your entire page, your resume, in 7 seconds? No. But what they are looking for in those 5 or 7 seconds are your top 3 bullet points, your keywords that are at the top, your job titles, and really just overall career alignment. And that's it. And if they don't see instant relevance to the role that they're trying to fill, baby, you're out. So this second prompt is very important, and it's going to be create 3 resume headlines for this job based on the priorities that you identified. So you see how we build in? And this is going to give you a headline though that sounds something like customer support specialist, SaaS, CRM, high ticket support, 98% satisfaction score. And this is way better than dedicated worker looking for opportunities. You see the difference? One of these, the one looks like a match for sure, like what they're looking for. And then the other one looks like an assignment from a student. You know what I mean? All right, let's go into prompt number 3. Now we're going to address the bullet points, okay? These are the ones that are right under your headline. And these are everything. They should be your strongest, most relevant receipts. So here is prompt number 3 that's going to help you with those bullet points. Write 5 accomplishment-based resume bullets tailored to this job description using metrics from my real experience. Make them keyword rich, but natural. Now, this is exactly how you're going to get that, oh, wow, this person is exactly what we was looking for kind of vibe. And yes, this is going to work even if you don't have experience for the job that you're applying for, because then you're going to put in your transferable skills that you have from other roles that you've done, because I got your back. Okay, let's get into the cover letter though. This is going to be prompt number 4, because we are not into those dry, robotic cover letters, okay? What I like about today's scene is that people understand that you're a real human and they don't want you to sound like a robot, because before, where it was like, be all professional, like your 9-to-5 talk or whatever, that sounds more like a robot, more like AI, versus when you have AI talk like a regular human. So prompt number 4 is write a conversational human cover letter that connects my experience to the top 5 priorities of this job. Keep it warm, confident, and clear. Now listen, I don't care what nobody say. Cover letters still matter for remote roles and for any roles for that matter. They just need to feel like a real person wrote it. You know what I mean? Like nobody wants to read a cover letter that sounds like an overproduced, extra stuffy corporate letter. You know what I'm saying? Breathe a little, like let them know you got some personality. Okay, prompt number 5. We're prepping for interviews, okay? This is the one prompt that literally nobody does. This is why you might be freezing up during your interviews. And this is why we're going to let ChatGPT do the heavy lifting for us, okay? No longer do we have to research 186 pages through let me give you this prompt. Prompt number 5, based on this job description and my resume, what 10 questions am I most likely to be asked in the interview, and how should I answer them using my own experience? Y'all don't understand how tea this is, how this is gold. And let me also tell you, when you're doing these remote jobs and you're virtually doing an interview, baby, put them answers right up on the screen so that you can read it. Now, if you're not good at that, don't do it. If you are going to be reading and they know you're reading, don't do that. But at least give yourself some bullet points. Put it up on the screen so you can remember. You got to put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? But these things are going to get you interview ready before they even call you. And because you're more than likely looking for kind of the same roles, continuing to prepare for these type of interview questions is going to help you nail that interview every single time. Because recruiters love candidates who sound like they are prepared, right? 80% of people are showing up just winging it, and it shows. They can tell. There's not a lot of people who are good at winging it, and you can't even tell they was winging it the whole time. So just be prepared. Okay, so when I actually use these 5 prompts, these 5 prompts are literal gold, let me tell you. And I'm going to tell you how to get them in just a second. But when I use these, I found a job, I ran the prompts, I changed my bullet points, matched the priorities, and sent the application. Boom. And let me tell you, after you have a real process, it literally only takes you 5, maybe 10 minutes to apply for a job. And that's even those jobs that have all those extra questions and assessments for you. That's even including that. So 5 minutes usually max if you're just retailoring those specific areas that we were just talking about and then sending it in. Baby, 5 minutes or less. But literally after I did that, less than 24 hours later, I'm getting the email of, hey, we'd love to talk to you. Let's schedule an interview. And literally I was super excited because I had got a little lazy and I was trying to just spray and pray. I was just trying to take my generic resume and just send it out to a bunch of people. And honestly, super waste of time. Don't do that. Because when I changed to this strategy, when I finally aligned my resume to what they are looking for, that's when everything shifted. So I'm telling you, do not sleep on these 5 prompts. Okay. Also, quick note, don't forget about keywords. Okay. Those keywords do matter because your resume does also get scanned in through a robot itself to kind of scan for relevant keywords to see if you're actual fit anyway, to show up in the hands of the recruiter. So using different keywords, especially if you're admin, project coordination and things like that, CRM, ticketing systems, remote collaboration, SaaS support, high volume inbox management. Those are some keywords that you can really sprinkle in. But again, I've got all of those things laid out for you. And I show you exactly how to use ChatGPT to your advantage, because a lot of people are like, don't use ChatGPT. They know. You just don't know how to use ChatGPT. Okay, so these 5 prompts, literally exactly what I used to go from spraying and praying to actually booking interviews. Just got off interview today, got a few more interviews already lined up. So I already know this works. I've used this system. My students have used this system. And if you want the full list of prompts, templates, and little breakdowns that I just can't fit in this video. I've linked every single thing inside of my Remote Ready Toolkit. That link is going to be down below. That is literally the complete system to get you going. But if you do want the prompts from this video plus 2 bonus ones, I've linked that down below as a free guide as well. If you made it this far in this video, let me know exactly what your experience has been applying for jobs out in the ghetto of 2025. Let me know exactly what you've been running into. What positions are you looking for, or just even how I can help you. I'm gonna be reading all of those and replying back to them down in the comment section.